Every year, the world celebrates Christmas on December 25th. We sing carols, exchange gifts, and remember the birth of Jesus Christ. But there's a question many people have. Was Jesus really born on this date? The truth is, nobody knows for sure. The Bible doesn't give us an exact date, which makes it a fascinating mystery to explore. Many scholars and historians have looked back through time trying to find clues. They study ancient texts and traditions, searching for answers. It's like piecing together a puzzle with some pieces missing, but even without all the pieces, we can learn a lot about why December 25th became so important. This journey takes us back centuries to the very beginnings of Christianity. We'll look at what early Christians believed and how the celebration of Christmas evolved over time. It's a story full of history, faith, and the enduring power of belief.
Let's travel back in time to the early centuries of Christianity. One of the earliest mentions of December 25th comes from a scholar named Hippolytus of Rome, around the year 200 AD. He believed this was Jesus' birthday. Then, in the year 336 AD, we find December 25th marked on a Roman calendar called the Philocalian calendar. This calendar listed important festivals, and it called December 25th the birthday of the unconquered sun. Now, the unconquered sun wasn't talking about Jesus directly. It was a reference to a Roman festival celebrating the winter solstice, the shortest day of the year. But the fact that Christians chose this date for Christmas is very interesting. It suggests they might have been trying to connect Jesus' birth with existing celebrations.
So, why did December 25th become so strongly linked to Jesus' birth? One theory goes back to an earlier tradition. Some early Christians believed that Mary conceived Jesus on March 25th. They saw this as the date when God's Word became flesh. Counting 9 months forward from March 25th brings us to December 25th. Another idea connects Jesus' birth to the creation of the world. Some early Christians believed that the world was created in the spring, specifically on March 25th. They then linked this to the idea of Jesus coming into the world as a new creation. Again, 9 months after March 25th is December 25th, and as we saw earlier, December 25th was already a significant date for the Romans with their festival of the unconquered sun. Choosing this date for Christmas might have been a way for early Christians to blend their new faith with existing cultural practices. It could have made it easier for people to accept and celebrate the birth of Jesus.
Not everyone agrees that December 25th is the most likely date for Jesus' birth. Some point to the Bible's mention of shepherds watching their flocks at night. They argue that shepherds in Judea wouldn't have been outside with their sheep in December. It would have been too cold and possibly even snowy. These differing views remind us that we don't have all the answers. The exact date of Jesus' birth remains a mystery, and perhaps that's okay. The most important thing is the message of his birth, not the exact day it happened.
Whether or not December 25th was the actual date of Jesus' birth, Christmas has become a time for joy and reflection. It's a time when people around the world come together to celebrate the birth of Jesus and the hope he represents. Christmas reminds us of the importance of love, compassion, and giving. These values are at the heart of the Christmas story, and they are values that transcend any specific date on the calendar. So this Christmas, let's focus on the true meaning of the season, celebrating the birth of Jesus and spreading his message of love and hope to the world.